Hi, it's Jennifer with Only In Sedona Yoga. Thank you for joining us for our Sober Saturday live stream. If you're new here, the purpose of this is just to create a safe space to relax. You don't necessarily need to be working on your recovery, although you certainly can be. These flows are all restorative yoga, followed by a body scan meditation, and they're intended to soothe and heal your central nervous system. It's just a great quiet way to end the week. This week's broadcast will probably be a little bit shorter because all of us on the Only in Sedona crew are quite sick. So hopefully I don't have to dash off in the middle of this. But if that does happen, just remain in the pose, stay calm, and breathe through it. And with that, let's talk to our mats. We'll be holding each pose for about 2 minutes, sometimes slightly longer. And I invite you to take whatever variation works for you. Use whatever props that you may like to adjust your comfort. This time is your time to get into your body. So with that, let's go into our first pose, child's pose. I'm going to use a bolster just between my knees so I can rest my chest. You don't need to use a prop if you don't want to. Relax. I suggest inhaling for a count of 5 and exhaling for a count of 5. And you've had enough of this one. Bring yourself up to all fours. You can place any props to the side and begin to coordinate your breath body movement here by giving me a few cat cows, shaking that out. Maybe check in with your mindset. Take your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual temperature. And the goal is to just observe, to practice detachment, to step outside yourself and observe your thoughts and feelings without assigning any judgment. And we're going to reverse that thigh stretch just a bit by going into our Sphinx. Once again, I'm going to use a bolster. I like to place it right against my belly. You do you. Coming down to the elbows. If you need a little more, you can take it up to seal. Find the right expression of the pose for your unique and beautiful self today. And focus on your breath. Breathe and be. When you've had enough, gently walk yourself back to all fours. Once again, you can set any props to the side. Give me a cat cow or two, please. And hold your next cat up at the top. And just give me a barrel roll either way, shifting to the side and down and around and the other way. And return to a flat spine. We're going to come up just to get that spine a little more. We're going to do a half camel. We're not going to hold this pose very long, but reach back, find a heel, and just sweep one arm up for a breath or two. And gently come out of it. Take a brief child's pose in between. And then come on up and get that on the other side. And a brief child's pose in between. And then bring yourself up to a seated position. Extend one leg out to the side. The palm of the opposite foot sits here. We're going to take a forward fold, a Janu variation over one leg. You can simply walk down. If you have a strap, you can wrap it around the feet. You can lift tall. You can reach forward. You can loop the hands. But remember, your goal here is just to soothe your nervous system. You might just want to lean forward to where you feel that stretch in your hamstring. And from here, when you've had enough, gently come out. Watch what we're going to do. We're going to turn this around to a deer pose. So you're just going to swing and bend this back leg. This front leg is going to come parallel with the top of your mat. Your back leg is bent at a 45-degree, and you're coming down. And if you'd like to use a prop, you may. Take one more breath here. And then lovingly come out. And let's switch to the other side. Nice and easy. You can windshield wiper in between if you want, or just simply extend that other leg. Take a second to find the expression of the pose that works. I like to use my bolster to remind me not to round my lumbar spine. If you don't have degenerative disc, it might not hurt you to round, but if you do, it can cause some pain, so be safe. The goal here is to heal. Focus on the breath. Focus on simply observing what's going on in your body, what's going on in your mind. And as you finish this breath, start to transition. Take your time going into that deer pose. So you're just going to pivot yourself so that this bent leg comes parallel. Your other leg bends at about 45 degrees. And then lean forward just as much as is comfortable to feel a stretch in those hips. Take another breath. And then slowly come about. We're going to lie back next. Place your prop to the side. If you wish to place it underneath your hips for supine pigeon, you may. Otherwise, simply come back. We're going to finish up with 2 final stretches here before our meditation. Cross one ankle on top. This might be enough. You might have enough just pressing on the thigh, but you can also lift up and stretch back. Take one more breath here. And for the last stretch before we go to the other side, you have a choice. You can cross your legs like you're sitting in an office chair, or bring the legs up to parallel. Either way, letting them fall to one side, gaze to the opposite direction. Another breath or two here. And slowly return back to center. Maybe shake it out with a windshield wiper or two. And we're just going to cross the opposite leg over for that supine pigeon on the other side. So when you're ready, find the pose. Again, you might feel enough right here. If it is within your practice, reach down and back. One more breath here, please. And then you can cross the legs like you were sitting in a chair or stack them parallel and take that supine twist to the other side. And you may use a bolster or pillow under those knees if this position is too intense on your lower back. Take another breath or two, please. And then I'd like to invite you to fall out into Shavasana or take any final resting pose you find comfortable. You may wish to place a bolster behind your knees. You may wish to grab a blanket. You may wish to surround yourself with pillows. Your job right now is simply to close your eyes, listen to my voice, and get as comfortable as you possibly can before gently drawing your awareness back to your breath. The body scan or the rotation of consciousness can serve like a massage for your central nervous system. You may feel sensations as you draw your awareness from one body part to the next. You may not. Just know that all you must do right now is simply relax as you draw your awareness to your solar plexus. Without trying to change the breath, simply observing the rise and fall in this area. You may even place your hands on your abdomen and drawing that awareness from your solar plexus to your heart center, the center of your chest. And from there, moving up to the base of your throat, your right collarbone, right shoulder, shoulder blade, your right upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, the tip of your right thumb, and each finger in turn. 1, 2, 3, pinky finger. Sliding your awareness back up your right arm to the right side of your chest and torso, to the left side of your chest and torso, your left collarbone, shoulder, shoulder blade, the left upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, the tip of your left thumb, each finger in turn. 1, 2, 3, and pinky finger. Sliding your awareness back up your left arm, bringing it to rest once again in heart center, sliding to your solar plexus, navel, lower belly, and sacrum. Your right hip, upper thigh, knee, calf, shin, and ankle. The sole of your right foot, your right big toe, second, third, fourth, and pinky toe. Sliding your awareness back up your right leg to the base of your spine, to your left hip, upper thigh, knee, left calf, shin, and ankle. The sole of your left foot, your left big toe, second, third, fourth, pinky toe. Sliding your awareness back up your left leg, bringing it to rest at the base of your spine. Inhaling now from the base of your spine, up through the crown of your head, exhaling back down the spine. Continue to breathe, inhaling up the spine through the crown of the head, exhaling down the spine. Continuing to breathe as you draw that awareness back to your solar plexus and finally bringing it to rest in your heart center. Pause here to issue a silent thanks, gratitude for yourself, gratitude for making this positive choice, observing the relaxation in your body. And if you wish to fall off to sleep, I invite you to stop the recording here. If you are staying with us, I just want to personally thank you for sharing this Sober Saturday stretch and meditation live stream with Only In Sedona Yoga. Please catch our professionally produced shows, which come out every Wednesday. We know we missed this week. It was quite a disaster with everyone being sick and trying to get it out, and it just didn't happen. So I sincerely apologize and take full responsibility. But do watch for those coming out every Wednesday. They are short and designed to help you fit mindfulness and yoga into every day. Join us here every Saturday and check out our websites, onlyinsedona.com and talktothemat.com. We'll be updating them again soon. And of course, if you're coming to Sedona and would like to book a private retreat, a small group retreat, or maybe even getting married and want a yoga themed wedding, please contact us through our site and we'll be happy to make your occasion special. Thank you again for joining us, and namaste.